Alright, what up everybody? So, if you want to get Wish Ender in Destiny 2 as a solo player, first of all, I don't recommend doing this solo. I will gladly help you get this exotic. I can get you it in like 20 to 25 minutes. It doesn't take long at all when you have help. However, this is going to be for solo players, so if you want help, twitch.tv/Triggs or when I'm live on YouTube, either one works, but I'm live on Twitch mostly throughout the week, so if you want help getting Wisher, come on by, I'll help you get it. We'll get it done, no problem. This quest can take a little bit, and it is a little challenging, especially solo, so have no fear, I'll help you. But if you want to do it solo, let's get into the video. Even if you're doing this with a team, this video will be helpful. It's basically going to be like a no-cut type of video, or like minimal cuts, and basically show the whole thing. Not going to do like I do in other quests where I do like cut and commentary over it. So, first, what you do need is you do need to own Forsaken. And if you want to get the quest, I've already done it, so you can't see the steps, but I'll show you exactly how to do it. So you want to go to the quest archive, either in the tower or the helm, go under Exotics and Legacy, and you'll see the Wish Ender quest. It will say Present Talisman to Awoken Warrior. Now, once you pick that quest up from the archive, we're going to go into the Dreaming City, and we're going to load into the Shattered Throne. I actually already did this, so I'm going to reset my checkpoint. I actually did a Wish Ender run right before recording this. Should have used it, but what are you gonna do? So, quick tips, this quest is very buggy. So if you go up to the statue once we finish, and you can't present your talisman, change characters and grab the quest again, and try presenting it on that character. If you don't have another character, you might want to make one. It's the only way that I know to fix that bug, to where you can't present it. I have done this quest, I don't even know how many times, honestly. I've done it way too many, but what I'm going to be using is Solar, Titan, Invis, like Void on Hunters, good. I'm also going to be using like Arbalist, Funnel Web, and I'm just linear fusion rifles because I know it's what most people are using right now, and these weapons are all easy to get. Arbalist is, you know, a little harder to get, but still not too hard to obtain it either. So once you load into the dungeon, the opening step requires you to run to a bunch of symbols and kill enemies that have these like labyrinth, like architects or something. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but there's going to be a yellow bar enemy that will say like architect or something, and once you kill all the ads and that yellow bar, it's going to send you to the next symbol. So as you can see, there's a symbol there, there's one there, all the way across. I'm going to put a map on the screen as well to show you where each symbol is, but fortunately, it's going to be one of those things where if you're doing it by yourself, it's going to be a little hard to find all the symbols because it's random what symbol you have to go to each time. Now, you see that symbol, this is going to be the same. Like, they don't move around the map. Like, the spawns of these symbols don't change. It's just the order that you do them in is going to be different each time. So, normally, if I was doing this, I'd have a sword on. With, like, shotgun or something and just play really aggressive, but because this video is going to be for newer players and like solo players, I'm going to take it as slow as I possibly can. I've done this hundreds of times, so I might try to skip some things, but for the most part, I'm going to try to take my time and not cruise through anything or try to miss anything. Let me know what you think of this style of video. I've made a couple on Wish Ender, so but I don't recommend doing this solo. So the first one I had to go to was a little 6-9 fish, like the two of them. So that's going to be over here. We almost got pooped off the map. Just going to keep my distance here. And then I'm going to use my hammer. Now the thing with these enemies at Taken is they do kill you really, really quick. So don't be surprised if you get melted out of nowhere. I was wondering where my hammer is. There it is. Alright, so I'm going to go to the Infinite Snake symbol. That's up here. I'm going to try to kill all these enemies as quick as possible. Like I said, I'm taking my time right now. Just because I know when a lot of people do quests like these and have a video up, they like to do it as they watch the video at like the same time. So, I'm trying to go at the right pace. So we got the fish symbol. But basically, right now, all we're doing is these symbols. Now, you do need to remember how to do this. For after you present your talisman, you're going to get 3 tokens that you have to cleanse, but Just keep that in mind as you go. Try to remember where everything is. I know if you're doing it for the first time, it's going to be confusing. It took me a couple times to fully understand how it works, but basically just go up to these symbols, kill all the ads nearby, these acolytes, then well, architects. I really should have a shotgun on, but I'll show you why I have Arbalest on in a little bit, you'll see. You definitely want, like, a long-range weapon of some sort. Alright, so we got the U-Snake symbol. Trying to get ammo as we go, too. I don't really have any. Might have put some ammo mods on. Just gonna throw my hammer around as well. Dude, I can't throw my hammer today. Alright, I'm gonna kill this labyrinth. There we are. Bird symbol. That's gonna be all the way at the top up there. Got some music in the background too, so hopefully you enjoy. It's gonna be a long video because we're doing it solo, so this will make it enjoyable. But normally, if I'm doing this, like I said, I'd be cruising through it. My normal loadout, but if you want to try to cruise through it, kind of like I would normally, go for it. But just know if you die, you gotta start from scratch on this opening encounter, so like if you get to the last symbol and die, you have to do all the symbols again, so that's annoying. Definitely, so try to take your time. Dungeon can be very stressful. How quick enemies will kill you. You also can die to like random things. But that's Destiny. So, the dragon symbol is over here. It's gonna be a bunch of thrall. You can try to get ammo if you need it. Gonna hammer this boss. The hammer on Titan comes in clutch. It really does. This boss thinks he's the Flash, so he's just gonna try to run around. And that, once you see this symbol, that means you're done. So you're gonna go back to the spawn. Saw that symbol earlier. Like I said, do not die on this part. You will lose your mind if you die here. Trust me. This is the worst. Take your time. I can't stress it enough. I'm gonna keep saying it too. What is these hammer throws? Eriviks, Jesus. There we go. Let me also just make sure I have hand cannon. Why do I have hand cannon? Here we go. Let me make sure I put the right mods on, that way we are not fighting for our life the whole time. Just gonna put that on for now. And we're gonna continue on. Now this next part, from now until we get to the thrall room, try to not die. I only say that because if you do die, before you can get to the thrall room, you start all the way back at the top. Now this is a little shortcut I'm taking. You can jump up there, and then jump up that way. If you also miss it, you can also jump up here. Jump up this way. And then climb up on it here. Or if you want, you can take the slow way and take the stairs that will lead up right to here. Either way works, whatever you want to do. And like I said, here are another one of those bugs that you'll get where the dungeon just doesn't progress for you. As you see, there's no enemies, so what unfortunately you're going to have to do. It's actually nice I got this bug, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump off the map. Now, you might get that bug, you might not. It's different for everyone, but I'm just showing you this dungeon is very buggy, so if anything bugs out, just wipe. Honestly, it's a really buggy dungeon. So hopefully there are enemies now. Yep, here you go. So I'm going to do this jump just because I showed you how to get to those Now this next room is gonna suck. Like, this is probably the worst part of the whole dungeon. At least one of them. I call this the Walk of Shame. There's two ways to approach this room. You can either just run right down the middle, see how it goes, or you can invis through. If you're on Warlock, healing nades are gonna be key. You can also take your time and try to kill a lot of these enemies if you have like a scout rifle on or something, but that takes too much time. But yeah, you see how much damage I'm taking. I have restoration on from this hammer, so that's why I'm getting my health back. But if I didn't have it, I would be dead already, easily. So there it is. That's the Walk of Shame. You see, all these enemies will be sniping at you, so remember that if you want to put on like a scout rifle to take care of as many as you can. I'm just not going to do it for the sake of the video because that would take too long. And usually you can make it through just running. So this next part, you're just going to have all these ogres everywhere. They are going to try to shoot you over. Now if you try to walk into that, you will die. As you can see, this ogre is just spraying the life out of me, so always kill these ogres if you're doing this solo. Like I said, they will shoot you off, so if you're on Warlock right there, you're pretty much dead. Unless you could, like, Icarus dash your way to safety. Always take care of those ogres. And avoid those. Now, sometimes the ogre will spawn there, and those blights will spawn here, but just depends. Yeah, take care of these ogres as quick as you can. This ogre's gonna spawn in here. Kill that ogre, and we have another set of blights spawning in. That ogre is gonna spawn in. You can kill him if you want. I'm gonna see what happens if I try not to. Actually, you know what? He's gonna shoot me right now, huh? Let's see. Did he see me? No, he doesn't see me right now. So try to leave him. Kill him if you want. And then the final ogre is gonna spawn in right here. This one you wanna take care of, otherwise you make it to the end, he shoots you. Now, if you die at any portion of this, you spawn back all the way at the top at the beginning. You have to do the Walk of Shame again, climb those stairs again. It's a pain. So just try your best to make it to this realm. Now, if you're low on ammo, after any of that, make sure this is where you want to stock up on ammo, because for the next boss that we're going to do, you are going to want that ammo, trust me. So, take a second, kill these thrall. Usually it will drop ammo. Yeah, I'm like full on special. There's some heavy. It's +2 heavy, it's nothing. But there's also a secret chest that I'll show you while we're in here. In case you want the extra loot, just jump down here. I already looted the chest. It will be right there. And after you loot it, just go through this portal. Try to get some more heavy ammo. Just really want to make sure you have enough. Did I mean to pop that? No. You also can't sprint in this room. Or like double jump or anything. So, you are slowed in this room. So I'm pretty good on ammo. See if I can get some at the last second. There are enemies in this boss room, but just want to play it safe. We're almost there. Now we can run and use our jumps again. Finally out. And we're just gonna keep running. As you can see, we haven't even been in here all that long. And we're already almost done with the first step, which is present the talisman. Doesn't take that long. Like I said, why do this solo when you can do it with someone that will help you? I love doing Wish Ender help, I really do. My goal is to get like 1,000 Wish Enders done. 1,000 people helped. I couldn't even tell you the number I'm at, truthfully. It's easily a couple hundred by now. I've been doing it for like 2 years nonstop, like every day. So who knows how much it is. Just keep running, run past these phalanxes. Not really gonna bug you too much. Now, if you're doing this with a teammate, and your teammate, let's say he's like way far behind, he had to go use the bathroom or something, got bubble guts. If you run down, you see how there's not like that little eye with the line through? If I jump down there, it's gonna bug out. No enemies are gonna spawn in, even solo, you see? So if I jump down there, there's gonna be no enemies. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn around really quickly, and then that's when I can jump down. Otherwise, you'll be stuck down there, and nothing will spawn in. So, if that still doesn't work, maybe try wiping real quick and try again, but just make sure you see that little, like, no respawn thing at the top, that health bar. Otherwise, good luck. Alright, so now that we are at the final boss room, there are going to be 4 wizards that will spawn in. And what you need to do is you need to kill those wizards, and they're going to drop a thing that will give you a Petitioner's Mark buff on the left side of your screen. And what that will do is that will allow you to do damage to this ogre. You see we can't damage it. He's got that big orb around him. So what this will do is it will allow us to kind of get rid of that and actually do damage. Now you will end up probably 2-phasing it solo, I'll be honest, but that's alright. It's not the end of the world. Could be worse. And this room is kind of crazy. As you can see, all the damage I'm taking from everywhere. Absolutely insane. Oh, my hammer. As you can see, stuff like that will happen. Alright, well, we're not worried about the hammer right now. See, this room is mad. Like, this room will probably make you go bald if you're not already. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop my super just because I'm not really gonna use this on the boss anyway. So I'm just gonna try to kill as many enemies as I can with it. This ogre spraying at you and making you go flying into the wall will drive you nuts, trust me. It still drives me nuts all the times I've done this. I also don't really have ammo because I realized I wasn't recording the first time that I went to kill him. OBS just stopped working, so here we are, round 2. So once we deposit, you can deposit that Petitioner's Mark in any 4 of these little dishes. There's 1 in each little corner. We're just going to shoot these little balls, that way they don't kill us. I'm just going to do as much damage as I can. Load. And, you know, 2 phases, alright, we'll take it. It's not that big of a deal. These orbs are going to be more annoying than anything. So there we are. There's the first phase. And we're just going to do that again. We can't deposit in the same dish that we deposit the first time in, so just keep that in mind. Try to run to another area. You see there's like one across from it over there too. This room's a pain. I'm telling you, I'm kind of going bald right now. Only because I had such a good run. And OBS just decided it wanted to stop working on me. But that's alright. So we're going to keep going. Killing these wizards again. We got Petitioner's Mark ×3. I'm going to try to get a little more ammo. Just so that way I don't have any heavy. I have plenty of special ammo, but unfortunately it's not what we're looking for. Oh, there's a heavy brick. Thank you. There it is. So we get +7 right there. Here's our little wizard friend. Like I said, we have Petitioner's Burden that we can deposit. Can't deposit in that one, even though it says you can. Don't fall for that trick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come across, give myself a little leeway, shoot this, and then go back to doing damage. Shoot those orbs so we don't die. And we are able to kill the boss. And that is going to be the first step of Wishender. So now what we do is we are going to walk up to this giant statue up here. And you are going to present your talisman. Now, don't try to stand like right here. You want to get right up to the statue and present your talisman. If it doesn't work right there, try to like go behind it, or just try to get as close as you can. If that still doesn't work, that means your quest is bugged. You got to go on the other character. Pick the quest up again and present it. And it will work on the other character, but for some reason, it's just a lot of bugs with this quest still, for some reason. So now the next step, once you present that talisman, you need to get 3 tokens. We need to take those tokens in the dungeon and cleanse them, which is what I'm going to show you to do next. So you want to go back to the Shattered Throne and get rid of your checkpoint. And we're going to load back in. Now, I'm not going to use the same loadout, I don't think, this time. I think I'm going to go with my shotgun, Lament, and my SMG, only because I showed you how to do it the first time, so it probably won't be as slow the second time around. I don't really like the linear fusion rifle strat, personally. This is what I'm used to. Change my stuff. There we go. Alright. So now we are going to go back from the beginning. We're going to do all those symbols again. However, after we do the first symbol, we're going to do something a little bit different. It's going to be the first token. Now, I will say, if you don't have a good loadout, like damage or survivability or anything, you're going to have to just improvise. Like I said, if you have buddies to do it with, take advantage of that. If you don't have anyone, you really are imminent on doing it solo, like you just want to do it solo. Good luck. More power to you. Because even with all this stuff that I have, I still lose my mind. But could be worse. So now we go back. We're going to go kill this first boss over here. Right at the beginning. And then right up there is actually where that token is going to be. Show you the more aggressive playstyle. Where you just kind of don't care if you get low health or anything. I got Lament too. This is my go-to loadout for this. Alright, so Infinite Snake is the first symbol that we have to do. However, we're not going to do that one yet. What we're going to do, we're going to go all the way up here. Climb all the way up. And you see this little orb right here. We're just going to pick it up. Pick up Relic. I'm going to jump across to here. And then I'm going to try to make it this way. There we go. And we're going to look for the statue. It doesn't have a circle, like a little orb in it. It will always be this one. It doesn't change. And now we are going to do damage to these 2 bosses that will spawn in. They do teleport like crazy, just so you know. Try to kill one at a time. It's not too hard to kill. And there we go. That's the first token done. Now, if you die at any point after doing that, and you're still on this opening encounter, that's okay. You don't have to do it again. The first token's cleansed, so you don't have to worry about that one anymore. That one's done. So now we're going to go back to doing what we did before. Doing those symbols. I know, have fun. This is probably the longest part of the dungeon. This opening encounter. Only because you have to go to each and every symbol. It's a pain, but in all honesty, it's a quest, so it's all worth it in the end. Especially with Wish Center now after that buff. It's got Barrier as an intrinsic perk. More damage. Overall, a lot better. Alright, and next symbol we go to. Right next to it. Nice. Sometimes it will give you a symbol you're not even close to. Like it will give you one across, like normal fish, and it will give you the fish all the way over there. So you just run it back and forth. That can be annoying. Like I said, take it slow. Do what you gotta do to stay alive. Like I said, not going for the speed run here. Alright, Lament. I'm gonna take advantage of my shotgun. Go. Alright. And now we got the fish symbol, which we're actually close to. Enough. Got this boss over here. My hammer's nowhere to be found. Kill that architect. What's nice is my solar weapons will get extra damage too, because my well mod, so Lament will get more damage. It's always nice. Alright, next symbol we have the bird symbol. Watch out for these phalanxes too. As you see, they will like launch you. Trying to give as many tips as I can on like little glitches and stuff. I'm gonna keep doing that as I go. There's gonna be more with these symbols, trust me. So, I said way too much experience in this dungeon. Alright, we got 6-9 fish. Just gonna run. Run right down this way. I'm actually gonna go this way, it's a little easier. Now, out of all these little labyrinths, I'd say this 6-9 fish is probably the hardest one because this phalanx can randomly one-tap you. That little bug that they have where they just throw you with that shield. He'll do that. See, like, sometimes you die to that. He just hit me with. So, I'm just going for it. There we go. And this might be the last symbol. I'm not sure if we have one more. No, we have one more. Do we have one more? Yeah, I think this is the last one. So this is over where that symbol was. Or that, orb that we had to do at the beginning. Right below it. This labyrinth is a flash, as you can see. Look at him run. Go. And that's the last one. Like I said, make sure you don't die after you finish your last symbol. Please. It will make you not want to do the quest. Truthfully. There we go. Now I'm going to put my lions back on for the movement portion. Because you have it, might as well use it. You're on Titan if you're not. It's alright. Like I said, same thing. If you want to do this little jump, you want to make it easier this jump as well. You could jump to this one, this little ledge. Jump to this rock over here. But like I said, you don't have to do this. You could take the stairs. But just little shortcuts that I want to show off for people. So you could maybe use them for yourself. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pop my super in this room so I get my health back. But as you can see, I got really low on health. My hammer. And there's that room taken care of. That room sucks. It really does. Now, like I said, these ogres, especially doing this orb, make sure you kill them all. What I'm actually going to do is I am going to really quickly pull a scout rifle from Destiny Item Manager. If you don't have it, it's a good app. Not like sponsored by them or anything. I'm actually going to put on Vouchsafe. It's got Rapid Hit Explosive. It's actually from the Dreaming City. You can get it from this dungeon. So, all you got to do, be patient. There we go. Just gonna fly over here real quick. If you want, for this ogre, you can crouch behind this. And he usually won't shoot you. They can kill him kind of easy. Let's pick this relic up. I'm gonna see where this ogre is gonna spawn it. To spawn in this ogre, you just gotta go a little bit. I'm losing my voice, so it's not go. But that's alright. So yeah, the ogre's gonna spawn in there. Just wanna pick up the relic so it doesn't despawn. If it does despawn, that's okay. You just go pick it back up. Alright. Says, yeah, it did despawn. It despawns pretty quick. But that's okay. We just jump across and grab it. There we go. Now we're just going to run across. Just going to go to the side here. And we're going to jump. Just like this. Jump down here or up there. Jump to this one. And we just want to get this down safely, deposit it. And then we got this ogre to take care of. You're also going to have another ogre spawn in too. So you got to worry about both of them. This one's not really being brutal. You can also just run instead of jumping across. You don't have to do that. I'm not sure what this ogre's doing, but he's not shooting at us, so I'm not really worried about him. Then we have that last ogre to deal with. Now, if you do die at any of this part, you do have to do that token again. So just keep that in mind. If this ogre, like, pushes you off or you somehow die, you will have to do that token again. Because this next token, so we're still on the second token. Doing that one didn't complete it, okay? So this token, like this relic, has 2 of them. So we're going to take another orb right here. And if you want to stock up on ammo, go for it for this part. Yeah, we're going to pick the relic up again. There's going to be another one. And if you die, you're going to have to jump all the way back up, run all the way where that orb is, do it again, and then do this one. So if you die here, that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Just know that you will have to run. And it's possible to make it up there. It's not hard. You can just jump back up. You have to go back to that first relic and do that one again. And then this one. So if you die from now until I kill the boss for this set of the orbs, you have to start from scratch. So keep that in mind. Keep saying it. Can't stress it enough. As we're running, if you're running with me with your relic, just don't die. Now let's say you're making it down here, right? You deposit this relic, but you die. You die to these thrall, you die falling, or you die in the little boss room. It is actually going to be right across from us. It's going to be where the mini boss is for this set of tokens. You don't have to do this dungeon from scratch, but sometimes that's the case. You gotta, you don't have to do the first relic again, but you have to do that whole opening encounter just to make it back up there. Or what you can do is you can use Thunder Crash, Salvation's Grip, and like make your way. You can jump as high up to here. see, you're almost there. So Salvation's Grip, shooting it right there, maybe even like a Thunder Crash. But just normally jumping isn't enough, as you can see. So, just want to let that be known that if you die, you can use Salvation's Grip or something to get back up there. If you don't have Salvation's Grip, try Thunder Crash, try the Stasis Grenade if you have Stasis, but not much you can do if you die. So, this part, instead of going that way, we're going to finish the token. We're going to run right in this room. And this room has tons of Scions in it, so Wrist Runner's good right here. Because these Scions will kill you. I'll just show you, for example. Look how many will spawn in. See all of them? And they're all shooting at me. And, you know, one of them won't really hurt you. But when there's multiple of them, all spraying at you from multiple angles... that's when it gets sketchy. But Solar Titan makes this look like a breeze. And we're gonna use Lament for this little boss. This is the boss that we have to kill. So we kill that boss, second token, done. So if you die right after killing that guy, and the second token's done, that's alright. You don't gotta worry about the other relics, because that one's done. Now we have the last one to worry about, which is probably the hardest one. Only because, like I said, that Ogre Room solo is just brutal. Even with a team, it's still brutal, but... yeah, that one can cause you a lot of pain. Try not to fall off here, either. Be careful for those. Just gonna keep running. If you need ammo after that, maybe try these phalanxes, see if they'll give you anything. I just like running past them. They scare me. Alright, here we go once again. To the Ogre Room. Now, like I said, remember, for this part, make sure you see that respawning restricted symbol, right? If I'm just running, not paying attention, boom. I have no way to do that boss. But there we go. Respawning restricted went away. And same thing as before, we're going to kill the 4 wizards, but instead of killing that boss right away, we're going to actually look for the invisible Minotaur that's going to spawn in. I'll show you where it is, but just keep in mind, we're not going to kill that boss right away. So you're going to have to do this wizard part probably like 3 times in total, just because you got to do damage to that boss. Take about 2 damage phases. I got so it's going to take like 2 damage phases. That's alright. You can pause it up to 4 times. You have to do it, you have to do it. So I got Petitioner's Mark times 2. Kill this Vandal. And I'm going to save my super for this mini ogre, only because if you kill that mini ogre and you die, that's alright. The tokens are done. Alright, you don't have to worry about wiping after that. It can take you as many times to kill that boss after you get this relic part done as you want. You don't have to stress about that. We have Petitioner's Burden. We're going to deposit. And we're going to run to see where this Minotaur spawns in. People say they don't see it spawn in. He always spawns in. He's invisible. He has that little glowing light. You just kill him. He's always going to be there. I've never seen him not spawn in. I think people just find it hard to find him in there because he has that little cloak. He goes invis, but you can find him. Also, when you're running this orb, make sure you shoot those little balls following you. There we go. A deposit. And once we do it, the mini ogre is going to spawn in over there. There's going to be goblins that are going to make him immune. Put that little shield on him. Kind of like that. What I'm going to do, I'm probably going to waste my super on him. I'm just going to lament him. He's dead. And then once you kill him, that's it. Wish Ender's done. You just have to go up to that statue again and pull collect it. However, you do have to make it past this boss. You don't have to kill him. If you want it, somehow if you have that talisman checkpoint still, that should be okay. But to get to that room, you have to kill this ogre. So that's what we're gonna do. One more time, just gonna kill him. Definitely gonna have to do this set of, witches again. I can't throw a hammer today, truthfully. Yeah, we got Petitioner's Mark times 15. We're getting low. We don't want that to hit 0, so we're just gonna pop our super. This ogre's really making it hard on us. Oh my gosh. There we go. You see what I'm saying? That ogre, he has no reason shooting us across the map like that. He really has no business doing that. But we're gonna kill that wizard. And the last one's gonna be over here. I really can't. Why do I even bother trying? Alright, there it is. So, Petitioner's Burden. Gonna do our first set of damage now. I don't know why I'm using Lament and a shotgun. I am, for some stupid reason. These orbs will kill me, so I gotta be careful. Just gonna use as much sword ammo as I can. I'm gonna throw a healing nade so I don't die to those. Lament's actually doing pretty good damage. I'm surprised how much it's doing. Almost one-phased it with Lament. Actually pretty impressive, Lament. So there it is. Now, one more time, we gotta kill these wizards, and then we're done. These hammer throws today. Man. My hammer's a little drunk today, as you can see, but makes it funny. Still working on my hammer throw. Just found out store the other day, so. Alright, Petitioner's Burden. Our Petitioner's Mark times 2. Go over here, take care of these. Now, it looks a little easy right now because I'm on Solar Titan, but even with all the healing from my grenade, from Lorley, from my hammer, from Lament, just from everything, the amount of times I've almost died is ridiculous, so keep that in mind. And we're just gonna kill the boss here. We almost die. Look at him, he's just crazy. I'm popping my super on him. Get him out of here. Oh no! I tried to throw my super at these orbs. Realized I was doing nothing to him. And there it is. There's Wishender in all its glory. Once you kill him, we're gonna go. I think I did this solo in like under 40 minutes, which isn't bad. That's like with recording and taking it slow the first time and all that. Gonna go up to the statue. Collect your Wishender, it will appear. If it doesn't get nice and up and close, it's done. It's not there. You must have missed a token or something, because the way I did it was exactly how it's been done hundreds of times. But yeah, that's it for Wishender. Like I said, if you need help on anything or have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'm all about helping people in Destiny 2. Maybe I'll get a community focus from Bungie or something one of these days. Who knows? But this video did help. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one, alright? Peace.